Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Cheryl Algie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, and I'm just going to show you the colours that I'm using. I can't quite remember, but I think I used Fresh Freesia. I either used that or the Highland Heather. So Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Balmy Blue, Highland Heather, Lemon Lolly, Peach Pie and Calypso Coral. And I was inspired by the silo art at Lake Boga. Been wanting to try and create a card using the silo art as my inspiration for quite a while. And I finally got around to doing it. So if you haven't seen the silo art, you don't know what I'm talking about. Silos are, I'm in Australia, so I don't know if you have them in other parts of the world, but they're to store grain, and the silo art company go around and paint on there's artists that draw on the silos, and they're quite amazing. What they come up with is quite amazing. So I was looking, I always get the ads because I have purchased the calendars previously for friends and family. So now what do I do with my card? I hit it. So I saw the Lake Boga ones, and Lake Boga is the home of the Catalinas, which are the plains that I think I'd have to look it up again, but I'm pretty sure they can go in water and on land. So if anyone knows the history of them, feel free to jump in. Okay, so I'm going to start with some sponging. I tried different ways to do this. I wanted to get the same effect as what they had on the silos, kind of. And because we've got the aeroplanes, they're not Catalinas by any means, but just gives you the same sort of idea. So I'm going to start with my Fresh Freesia. It won't really matter if I didn't use that on my other card. No, I don't think I did. Hopefully you can see that. Not sure where my camera is. I always fight with the camera. So I want some there. Sorry, I'm a little bit later than what I said. I raced out to bring in the washing. I got my head blown off in the wind. Same this morning. I had to go to pathology and have a blood test. Not there's nothing wrong with me. Well, hopefully there's not. Just your routine bloods. I thought, oh, I'll get them done because I've been very good this last few days. So it's fasting lipids, so I'm always a bit scared. Actually, a friend of mine told me her doctor I go to the same clinic as what she does, but she has trouble with her cholesterol. She told me that he told her to drink lots of water. And I didn't remember till I was making my bed, and I thought, geez, I better have some water. So it'd be interesting to see. I don't know that my cholesterol has been checked for quite a while. Because of different reasons. I've had, didn't have a very good doctor. Now, I'm going to change on here so I can, oops, I don't want to do that. So I want to go to my page and see if I can see on my iPad, so it gives me more of a better look at what you can see. Oops, turn my volume down. Sorry about the darkness. I really don't know what to do about that. I should spend some time and get it fixed, shouldn't I? Now, because Gorgeous Grape, is that what I've got? It looks light. The sticker, not the, yeah, it is. They fade after a while. I think I just want to put some of that on the edge. I think I did have I'm pretty sure I did have a lot of that on the edge, and then I chopped it off because I did the wrong size. I don't know what I was doing yesterday when I was playing. I just thought, why did you do that? Actually, I reckon I want that up a bit higher. It's hard to judge just how much colour you want, so I'll just go over that a little bit. And while I've got the ink pad out, I just want to, it's a bit tricky doing this, but I'm going to give it my best shot. It won't be the same as my sample. Just swipe with your ink pad and get, I have probably done too much now. I don't see that, but anyway, I'm sure it'll look fine. Now just want to get rid of that sponging on there. It's a bit wet, so I'll go to a different part of the, I tried with Boho Blue, but I found it a bit dark, and I thought Pool Party would be a bit green, so I've gone to, well, this is a bit dark too, but it's not going to matter. You can't see again. Make sure I get this in the view. And just kind of try and blend these colours together as much as you can. I did try the ink swiping technique just on its own, but I wasn't achieving the result that I wanted, so I thought, and I really wanted to do it, so I thought, oh, how can I do that? So hopefully it'll work out like my card I made yesterday did. If it doesn't, well, we'll just say, oh well. Is that what you do when you don't have a success? It's always another piece of cardstock, isn't there? Or do what I do and did yesterday and turned it over. So I wasn't happy and started again, but I think this will be all good. That was the Balmy Blue. Used that freesia. Need to give that a mop up. We don't mix our colours up. Oh yes, I did do some streaks in there. I just noticed that. Maybe I might use Highland Heather. Just try and, I reckon I might have just done these ones with my brush, just on the edge of it. Did I? I should write down what I did. No, I don't think I did that, because I can't remember then what I've done. You know, not too much. You just want a hint. I think that's enough, because I reckon I've done too much down the bottom there. Anyway, now we'll go with our Lemon Lolly. I don't know why I didn't give myself a bigger brush. I think I will. I just thought it might have had too much daffodil on it. It's probably okay. They're both yellows, so let's see that it's going to matter. Now, because it did take me a while to build up the Lemon Lolly. It's a lighter colour, but it's the colour that I wanted. this blended into the, what was it, Holland Heather, wasn't it? See, she's forgotten already what she used, and I want that fairly dark, but not Daffodil Delight dark. It's a different, I think more of a honey yellow, isn't it? Okay, and then I want to go in with some peach. Just gonna refresh my page because it's telling me okay, my video's ended, and I know it hasn't. This one. This is the peach. I just want that kind of where the sun is setting. Just blend that into both colours there. Go a little bit on this side. That all blended, and then we want to, oh, hang on, I've got, this is probably going to be different because she forgot, no, I didn't forget what I was doing. Just got to, it's hard to follow sometimes what you've done. I just want to, this is going to be where some brush is going to go. Oops, a bit dark, like some bit of shrubbery. So I just want that dark across there. And you can't see that either, can you? We've got it a bit dark there, but we're going to stamp over that, so should be all good. And then let's see how I go with some streaky bits here. I'll go away, emails. I had to change my email that I'm not happy about, and keeps sending me messages very loudly. No idea what this is going to look like. We will find out. Maybe I'll put some purple through the sky. A little bit. I think I did. Yeah, I think I have done it there, but I didn't do it here. So it looks a bit interesting. All right, now using 3 stamp sets to do this card, funnily enough. What's that? My watch scratching on the glass. I might put my paper back to stop the glare from annoying you. Stamp on there if I need to. Grab a block. This one just fits on here. So I'm going to stamp that in Memento. Oh, there's people here that I haven't noticed. Susan and Myrtle. Hello, girls. Oops. Susan and Myrtle. Hello. I'm doing good. Great. How are you doing, Susan? I shouldn't moz myself. I have been really well lately, which is good. Hubby's not so well at the moment, so I guess it might be his turn to be sick, but he hasn't really told me what's wrong with him, so I've just got to guess. We'll just wait and see. No, he probably doesn't know either. I should have probably stamped this first. I usually always do. Just so that I get a good... I think if your stamp is damp, like you stamp it... Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Pretty damn good, I do say myself. And so that came from In the Grove. It's this grassy bit here. I don't need any more stamps out of there. Now the silo art had like a speedboat, which a lot of people go in speedboats on Lake Boga, but I don't have a speedboat, so well I do, but it's retired. So I'm going to do this little yacht out of, which they have yachts as well, out of the Under the Moon stamp set, which I might stamp that first as well, because it's photopolymer. Sometimes you've got to stamp them first to see how they're stamping. I've got blocks everywhere here. I think that looks pretty good, but we'll give it a trial run. Yep, that's good. Hopefully my next one's good too. Now, where are we going to put him? Sure that's straight, so I don't have a crooked sailing yacht. And we'll put him where there's no dark. As I said, I got a bit carried away with my gorgeous grape there. I'm just going to hold that down. Oh, what on earth? What on earth was that? It's stuck. I have never had that happen before. I'm not sure how to fix that. See if I can go over the top of it. It'd be very difficult to cut that out, I'm just thinking. It's fine now, but we need to very strategically try and to wait till that dries a bit. And you see what happened? That has never happened before. The stamp stuck to the paper and pulled the paper up. Don't know whether I had a bit of glue on there, but I don't think I should have. Now, where is it? All I did then, because I didn't want to put a greeting on here, because I didn't want to cover up my beautiful scenery, but I wanted a plain. So what I did, you can tell me while I clean some stamps, that plain there, I just stamped that on and coloured it in. I'll show you the difference. And then just before I went live, I die cut one and coloured it in. Now, which do you think looks better? You can tell me and I'll clean some stamps up here. Did I already clean that? I did. That was this one I didn't clean. I'll get those put away. I think I must have cut my... You have cut it on something. I think it was the, you know, that foil stuff under a tin. I think it was the gravy, pardon me, that I opened up last night. I just must have had... I was being conscious of not cutting it, but gosh, it's sore. Just on... I'll show you in a sec. There, just on the tip of it. Oh, now I've got the hiccups. So, thanks, Susan. going off. No one's going to tell me which looks best. I know I've already coloured that, but I think this one looks best. But before I do that, I need to cut this down. When you're doing sponging, it's good to start off with the full piece and then cut it down, I think. Because if you've got a bit that you don't want on there, you can get rid of it. Now, I've got my measurements all wrong when I did this yesterday. So I'm going to have a purple matte, Gorgeous Grape matte, so that'll be, so 14.9, that'll be 14.4 will be my matte. So then I need to come down to 13.9. For some unknown reason, I cut it to 13 point something that wasn't 9. I can't remember. And this one, it looks out of proportion to me, this size, for some reason. Not sure what I'm doing. But I think it should be right. Grab that. Yeah, it'll have a narrower border this time. Now, but we need to, before we go putting that on, we need to address this ink where it's stuck. I should be able to, I think I should be able to fix that by getting some, which one's that? Maybe we'll try with the Highland Heather first. If I could get a streak to go there, just right there, that would be good. That would get rid of it. There, gone. I'm gonna put some more ink on along the bottom because I cut most of that Gorgeous Grape off, and this isn't Gorgeous Grape, is it? Anyway, this will be fine. It does, Susan, I think. Yes. So I think I'm going to stamp it in Memento, and we'll colour it in. You wouldn't think, would you, that it would just look better just stamped on the art piece. You would not think that, would you? Make sure it's up the right way. I don't want an upside down aeroplane. Yeah, so we'll go like this. Have you girls ever heard of the Catalinas and the silo art? I'm sure you've heard of silo art. It's all over the country, isn't it? There we go. And I thought it needed colouring in. I like it coloured in anyway, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll just give that a second to dry a little bit, and I used Pebble Path, in case I forget to tell you, to colour that aeroplane in. Colour onto your glass mat, it doesn't dry out as quick, they tell me. So I'm going to remove that, remove my paper, and this doesn't take long to colour in. I don't do anything super fancy, I just get it done. Just go over where the artwork tells you where the definition is, and just basically colour. Be careful I don't try and colour that in, because I'm not going to do that. I might do the wheels dark, seeing I've started. I forgot I didn't do them dark before. We might do the wheels dark and the little, if I push it up here so you guys can see what I'm doing, would be good. Let's get that done. And then this is the light pebbled path. So we're just going to go across there. Yeah, so September is such a unpredictable month, isn't it, with the weather? You never know whether you're going to get summer, autumn, winter when you go outside. It was freezing this morning. Well, it's still cold now. I just ducked out to get the washing before, and it's cold. I was thinking I should put the heater on before, and I thought, no, I'm in here with the door shut, so in case of any intrusions, anyone ringing on the doorbell. Not that it blocks it out, you'd still hear it, but not as bad. There's a little wing there. I forgot to colour that little part of the wing before. On my other one, I just saw it as I was colouring this one in. I thought, oh, I forgot to do that bit. So we've got a few promotions next week. There's a sign up. It's get more for your. You get more for less less money when you sign up. So go check that out if you think you want to sign up. I think you girls are both demonstrators, are you? Is that correct? Yeah, and what else? Oh, we're getting a new range of, a new release of online exclusives. I don't know that they've told us everything. And there was a video from Sarah and a couple of the other ones in Stampin' Up yesterday. I don't know if you girls saw it. And I'm wondering now, when I saw the online release of what's coming, I thought, with the Otters one, it doesn't actually show you what's in the dies. And what they said in the video was they're addressing some of the concerns about the annual catalogue, like, and they've released, have you girls seen those? I've sent them to all my girls. I already went ahead and did them for my ladies. The pages that technically we consider to be missing out of the annual catalogue. There's no DSP shown, which is, it's a little bit annoying because you have to go online and look and see. Sometimes even the colours you can't see. So, yeah, and punches and dies. They've sent us pages of them. So I think I've got another little part underneath there, haven't I? That I missed. I think I've got him all now. Now all he needs is a Wink of Stella. So, yeah, so there was, what else was there? Something to do with hearts, I think. Some paper and, yeah, I'd be interested to see, not really into otters, but I'd be interested to see what the dies are for those, because I'm always looking for you know, leafy things and grass and things like that. So that'll be October the 1st, which is next Tuesday, I believe. So that's something to look forward to. And like I said, I don't believe there's anywhere for a greeting on here, and I don't really think it needs one. So if I don't put a greeting, I can use it for whatever occasion I would like. Just making sure this is all going to fit properly. It is. There's my glue, not my glue, my seal. You really wouldn't even need to put any embellishments on this card unless you really wanted to. I'm not even going to pop anything up. It's just a very basic card, I think, but with a little bit of artwork. And what I did on my other one was I put, these are retired, I just put these little ones down there. I don't know if I've got anything current to put on there. I'll have a look after. And let's just stamp, after I've cleaned it already, our plain on our, just don't want it on the back. On our envelope. Actually, I thought when I did my other one I needed to actually do the sponging first. Now I've got stuff all over there. Probably black from, it is. Look how much mess I make with Memento. Goodness. I need the Balmy Blue Black back because it's not. Thanks, Susan. I was happy with it. What did I do on this one? I think I did water. Oh yes, I did purple down the bottom. And sky up the top where I put my plain. And joined them all together. Wow, that's a bit dark. Yeah, it's better to do it before you stamp, otherwise you can smear it near your smear your stamping with your blending. So I'm going to be a bit more careful this time. And his waters is in purple water. I don't know why he's in purple water. He was before on the front, isn't he? The little yacht. I hope he doesn't stick to the paper like before. I'm wondering if I had something sticky on there. Not to my knowledge, but who knows. Really should get another envelope, but people just throw them out, don't they? So we'll just pretend it got a little bit dirty in the mail, hey? I better get rid of that. I'll have colour where I don't want it. Do my hands for the Memento while I'm at it. Which I might, I don't know, I might have to do a bit of a, I don't know, I might have to do a bit of a more too because it may have dried out, and I just put ink on my finger. Goodness me, it's flying off. And silly girl, that's what you've got this for, so you don't do that. What's everyone got planned for the weekend? I'm not really into football, so it doesn't really thrill me. Now, I put my little boat away, didn't I? Thinking I was finished with him, but I'm not. Well, I hope I put him away. Yes, I did. So he can be sailing down the bottom. I'll do this one first in case I mess it up, and then I can just go, oh, that's stamped beautifully. Look at that. Look at that. Hopefully this one will too. I think I just want to go a little bit darker with the purple. So there's without grape, just to tie it all together, because in the front of my card, on the front of my card, it's darker down the bottom, so just to make it like it's all meant to go together. I haven't used Gorgeous Grape for a while, actually. I kind of tend to use what colours are in the DSP. Not sure if I've got any Gorgeous Grape in any DSP at the moment. Can't recall. Oh, look at the mess I made there. Just do the hands again. And put our insert in. And that's where you can write your message. So sometimes I usually leave them blank if I'm going to sell them. So if I don't need this card, it'll go down the... Oh, did I? I think I did, but I'm not going to do that on this one. Just show you what I did on this one. I think I did that on this one. It was what I was going to do. No, I didn't. But you could put, I'm not going to now because I've put adhesive on it, but you could put a piece of Gorgeous Grape on your insert as well, or your border here would be really nice. Wish I'd remembered. I think I cut 2 pieces and then I'd had enough and packed them up. Just have a quick look. Oh, we have got purple. We have got purple pretty things, haven't we? Got those ones that go with the... And we have got purple DSP. I have to say, I probably haven't used the lavender DSP as much as what I thought I would. Not that I don't like it, I just have too much stuff. I don't have too much, I have a lot of stuff. You can't use everything once, can you? Let's see, they must be in this one. Yep, here we are. And they are called Purple Fine Shimmer Gems. Let's see, we can lift them up and see which colour we would like there. And I think I want the darker ones, 3 of the darker ones down the bottom. Or you could put some rhinestones and you could put them up in the air, but I think I'm going to just use, I just want the small size here. Of course it goes on my glass mat and then it won't come off. It did come off. They are really sparkly. They're so pretty. I need to pick that up and try and pick it up and just move it just a tad. That's better. Okay. Oh, maybe I'll put that down to stop the glare. Put my cards there so you can see them. You'll never get them too exactly the same, but they're not too far off. I'll just hold these up again so that you can see the colours I used. I don't know if my hand's big enough to do that. And they were the colours I used. Christmas online with Teresa Brown. Okay, you signed up under Teresa, are you, Susan? Oh, there's those. So I didn't do too bad. I have new glasses. I'll just pop this up and show you. I am trying to adjust to Monday, so they're bigger than I would like, but they tell me that my eyes got to be up the top of my glasses, not down the bottom. No one's ever told me that before. So anyway, so I've got, and they say 2 years, my left cataract has got worse, so they say 2 years before I can get surgery. So great. Probably new glasses next 12 months too. I just got them I just got new glasses last year, so a lot of money. Anyway, I've got to see. Okay, thanks everyone for joining me. I see Jennifer's on there and Sharon has liked my video, so like and share, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.